Bill Jensen, Parkinson's disease athlete. Can you, so what, just repeat what you just told me. So you just had a meeting with your doctor and your neurologist?
Yeah.
And what did they
And
say
I
about your numbers?
that my cholesterol was the highest score they've ever seen at 594.
Wow. What about your
I said,
triglycerides?
no, it's really 614.
Yeah,
My triglycerides were 35. My HDL was 114.
good.
And then my fasting glucose was like 98.
Wow. But you, I
They don't
mean, your
take that
body
into
just
effect.
looks pristine right now. Your skin looks pristine.
That's that's what I was trying to. And even with there was my A1C went up, which I was concerned, but then I did a little bit of research. That's common. It's not the carnivore diet. It's when your A1C goes up because of sugar. Sugar
Yeah.
damages the blood vessel. There's
Yes.
no way I'm damaging the blood vessel.
No. No, because you're eating so much lipids. How can you
Yeah.
damage a lipid with another lipid?
But right, but I really did get upset because they were laughing. She laughed when I said,
Really?
um, my triglycerides are 35. She goes, that doesn't really matter. I was like,
Oh, that's,
what planet are you living on? And can I say something? I love my doctor. I
yeah,
just disagree with them on that.
yeah.
But it
Well, to
makes me
me
look like
also,
I'm
it's like,
crazy.
how do they look at your skin and not also understand what must be happening inside of your cells and stuff?
Or my mental state, my
Exactly.
memory, movement, not movement, movement slow, but all, and the optimism that I have because of going this way. That to me is half the battle. Not thinking about today, but thinking of how life's going to be a year from now.
You know, if you think about it in time horizons, Bill, basically you've done a lot, but you also have the furthest to go still in your body composition because being even as fit as you are when you started, you've undergone quite a still a radical body composition change. So for you,
Oh,
where
to say
you're
the
at,
least.
you're almost into the next steps for you is to figure out what style of fasting impacts the mitophagy the best.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah, that these
imagine,
are things I want to figure out. I
yeah,
want to get the max.
as you come out of inflammation and you start to go into a recomposition, you're in an opportunity to recover mitochondria. You're an opportunity to start building new energy patterns really strategically. And you can do that with like I was hoping to get to Chicago when I came down, but I got too busy with his hockey schedule. Because
Yeah.
something I want to do with you is I'd love to spend a day with you working on different movement patterns in our feet.
Yeah, that's what I've got to work on because it is my week. But Lars, I still feel positive because it's the way I'm putting everything together. It's one less thing.
Yeah.
Remember, when we first started, you said you're going to fast for 48 hours. I was
Yes,
thinking, that's not. Now, if I just fasted for 48 hours, I'd feel like I did nothing.
exactly. Yeah.
But
And I'm just blown
everything.
away how your body composition continues to change.
Well, I'll send you a picture of how my abs looked July 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, do it.
Nothing compared to that.
Yeah.
And I was still, if people looked at me, they'd still say, yeah, he's in great shape.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But
Now it's just
also,
like,
yeah, but your cognition is feeling really good.
awesome. Football, I have my clients sometimes ask me trivia questions. I have AI ask me trivia questions. Just amazing how I remember names and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
it's not my imagination because with Parkinson's, they say it goes the other way. I
exactly.
feel I feel quite the opposite. And none of this stuff is my imagination, but these are little things that make me very excited about the future. Putting strength together, because what about this strength and this determination with more ability? It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, because like you're in this territory where you've put together a degree of strength and health in your body that you're going to be able to attack the Parkinson's disease with athletics for a
Yeah,
long
I
time ahead
agree.
of you.
I agree. And learning, I love learning. I love listening to podcasts.
Yeah,
And I even listen to your podcasts over and over again. But these are things that make me thrilled.
yeah,
Um, Even though I only got an 80, I would get so much better sleep score if I didn't have to get up 2 times, 3 times.
right.
So what I'm trying to do now is stop drinking water at 2 o'clock.
Oh, smart. Have you tried morning OMAD?
The only thing is with that, because I want OMAD so bad, and I prefer it in the morning. But then I step on the scale and this, because I only ate one meal yesterday.
Yeah,
And I step on the scale today and it's 126.8. So I'm just like,
yeah. Yeah, you're lean, mean fighting machine, but your strength to weight ratios, like, you also think about, you know, sometimes when people with Parkinson's have fixed one component, they almost forget about it. For example, fall risk. Like, what is your fear of falling down and hurting yourself?
my fear is right now is I can catch myself because every time I even come close, I catch my. Um, but I use that as a strength because it keeps me laser focused. I work on
You
my
purposely,
adductor.
you
I work on my
purposely catch yourself.
adductors. Yeah, but I work my adductors a lot more, so it helps.
Yeah,
I work my adductors and abductors a lot more, so it gives me strength
yeah,
to and because my left knee bows in,
yeah.
so I work on that every single day.
Got it. So that's the weak link in your chain.
Yeah, yeah, that, and I do always work on the anterior tibialis
Yeah.
because of the foot drop.
Yes.
Now,
So
I
you,
will tell you, I have not seen any noticeable improvement, but that does not mean it's not working and the effort isn't working. Because I've probably been limping for 13 years. You
yeah.
can't expect to get everything strong enough. Lars, I'm not just saying this for your benefit. I'm trying to tell you the things I
Just to be
struggle with,
honest.
but it's not really struggling. It's makes my life more difficult, but my mindset is rise above it.
Yeah.
Because if I stop, it's not going to do, which is not going to happen. I can tell you, I'm going to be a carnivore forever. I'm going to always work hard with my strength. I've got to work on my speed. I've got to work on my left hand speed, especially,
Acceleration.
and
Yeah.
left side speed.
Yeah, those dowel classes, like I don't know how much time you're spending on the dowel, but
No.
you can do a lot of accelerated, coordinated timing techniques with that dowel.
Well, that's where I struggle too, trying to get up
Yeah.
over my head straight up.
But because you
Now with,
can pull, you're good
oh
at
yeah, I do
you're
pull
good at
ups every day.
pulling, but then so you imagine the dowel is almost a reverse pull up, right?
Yeah.
But what you're doing with it is you're just trying to relearn the acceleration and the extension patterns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
And
even when I try to go ahead, I'm sorry.
they take a while to build back, but they come back. And if
Because I didn't
no
mean to
no
interrupt you.
no, you go ahead. I want to hear you. You're perfect.
Even lying in bed trying to reach up, it
Yeah.
takes a lot of effort
Yeah. Yeah.
for
So then
something that looks so strong.
yeah, so it's the mitochondria. It's getting energy into the cell itself, right? Having
Yeah.
those having those signals fire faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting work, but it's like, and you know this now, you've done X amount of days of autophagy, right?
That
And one,
brings a smile on my face, and I'm stacking them up.
you're stacking them. So in the healing time horizons, you actually get into more and more interesting territory as you successfully learn how to keep a perfect body composition and at the same time strategically take out that body composition 3-4 days at a time, stripping inflammation out of that cell, regenerating all the cells you possibly can in the gut health. And as you get into those cycles, it's like it's long work out of this, but people also aren't getting worse at the same time.
Yeah. Well, one question going back to OMAD, I that would be the perfect scenario for me is going OMAD in the morning. Because
Yeah,
then this way, every day, you wake up in autonomy.
you'd wake up in it, and it's a good cycle. And I've noticed some people who make that change start to report the best sleeps of their life.
Yeah. Well, for having Parkinson's, most days I get great sleep. Not if I didn't have to get up to go to the bathroom, I would be sleeping perfect. I
Yeah,
take a nap every day as well.
yeah.
And the 41 minutes goes by like that
You do a 41-minute nap?
almost every day.
Wow.
And
Good
I
for you.
stuck, even in the summer, I stuck to going to bed at 8:15, getting
Yeah.
up at 3:15. I've only had like 4 or 5 days in the last 6 months where I didn't get up at 3:15. And
Wow.
even then I couldn't go back because I was mad at myself.
Yeah. Wow. You're impressive, sir.
I'm just trying to show fight, fight, fight. Every time, well, first of all, I'm telling you, I'm not discouraged. It's just harder.
Yeah.
And I just think to myself, keep fighting. Every time I have a hard time putting on a seatbelt, keep fighting.
Keep fighting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you're doing
that's
great.
what, thank you.
And you're I think about 8-10 months into this hypernutrient journey.
No, it's like a year.
It's a year now for you. Wow.
Yeah, I think today is like my 422nd day of carnival. Day
Wow.
57 of no carbs.
Wow.
And that's another thing. No doubt in my mind, I will not eat sugar again.
Yeah.
For a guy who was a sugarholic and couldn't wait for his cheat days, you could offer me $1 million. And I'd say, no, thank you.
I
Every
believe
time
that
I
now.
watch commercials with it in there, I think that's a big glucose spike. That's a
Yeah.
big glucose spike. Another thing, after every meal, I have to walk at least 10 minutes. These are things that now have to be done. I have to get 10,000 steps every day, so I'm not doing most of my movement in the morning and nothing in the afternoon.
Wow.
Things
You're
I'm learning along the way.
yeah, so yeah, you're really playing with the finest levels of dialing. And like because you're in this little bit of a time war also where you want to try to recover and build some really complex new movements again.
Yeah, that's what I have, because
And
I have to be taken out of my comfort zone.
you got to be taken out and you want to approach it as like a little bit of a hobbyist. For example, you want to put yourself in a lot of uncomfortable athletic positions. So, for example, I'm going to go to the driving range with my friend. Or you say to yourself, I'm going to take a dance class. And it's a bit of a cold approach to it. And if it makes you nervous and there's apprehension over that, there's movement apprehension in your brain about that. That's actually a positive thing. We want to encourage some movement apprehension. And
Because
then we
I do
want to,
none of that.
right? So getting into those, because your base level strength and conditioning You already do it perfectly. So I would suggest to you to start building 30 minutes a week into movement problem solving. For example, if you went to a batting cage and you did the batting cage, that would be a big movement problem to solve, right?
Can I just do that in my yard? Just try to hit wiffle ball?
Yes, you can do that. And those are really good things because you want to experiment with acceleration, both in you have the cognition to think and accelerate now. So now you want to start developing different mental strategies, movement strategies to transfer that into a compound dynamic movement at full speed in something.
Yeah. No, because I started doing that a little bit, but
Yes.
definitely just a couple of times for a couple minutes. Nothing, anything. I
Yeah.
buy one of those, what do they call it, virtual games,
Oh yeah.
but I don't know. I can't get it to work, and it's only like a year and a half old
Oh
because I'm
really?
not very technical. So.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm,
a fun workout I gave Steve Porter one time. I said, you take a tennis ball and you go for a 1 mile walk and you just bounce the tennis ball from right hand to left hand.
yeah, I'll try that.
That's a fun one. There's a bunch of little, I was actually, I'll save it for, I'll talk to you again next week because I've got this little fun program I'm going to run called Genesis PD Athletes.
Yeah.
And it involves some adventure style workouts once a month.
Okay.
And it's kind of a fun thing, but we can chat about it next week. I'll send you
But
the
make
PDF
me
on it.
do it. Make
What
me. I'm like
make you do it?
people sometimes. Yeah, it's just like push-ups because
Okay.
I can't do that many. I
Okay, I have a
only do it
challenge.
once.
I have a challenge for you.
What's that?
I'll send you the benchmarks PDF. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna send you a hat and a couple t-shirts. And then I'm gonna pay you $100 to go through my benchmark program
Yeah.
as a test agent.
Okay, okay. I just want to make sure I could do it.
And then you can consider yourself like a sponsored athlete. You can do it, Bill. It's big and it's wide. There's lots of components to it, and we'll start chipping away at it. So I'll send it to you right now.
Thank you. Ballard, I'm so grateful you came into my life. I did that podcast last week. I would not be going the direction I'm going if you didn't bug me. I remember I was like, who is this guy?
Yeah, it's fun to get on this journey because you imagine, I always think, we're going to do a lot of total fasts together in our lives.
Yeah. And I look forward to them. I already have my next one planned at the end of October. And I
How
don't
long are you
dread it.
doing?
Always a standard 4 day. The
Yeah.
only reason why I don't go 5 is because of weight.
Yes. Yes. So you're in growth hormone. So you actually can just start making a tiny amount of adjustments. You go from a 96, then you can even go to a 102 sometimes because you're
Oh,
right in
okay.
the finest dialing of it, right?
Oh, okay. I could easily do that.
You can do that. And then we continue to play around here. Your body composition is looking fantastic.
Thank you.
And
Well,
then
I'm really happy as I overcame my sugar because
yes,
there's no doubt, because it's different than just staying away from sugar now and carbs. It's I
it
have a
is.
lot of knowledge of what it does to the
Yes,
body. Like seed oils causing like 2 years of damage in your body.
2 years of
One time
damage.
eating fries.
Yeah,
I can never eat them again.
exactly. Yeah, when people learn that truth, it's on you can't really ever turn away from it again, but the only way you can learn it, you've taken seed oils out of your body now for a long period of time and you
Mm.
start to feel it. But the truth is, into years 2 and 3 of seed oil free, that is You feel
These
it
are
in your
things that give me
mindset.
excitement.
You
Yeah.
start to see how these molecules form even in your mindset and your belief patterns. It's quite a wild transition out of them. So kudos, Bill.
Well, my last cheat day I did not enjoy for 1 second. The
Wow.
first thing I did was drink some chocolate milk, and I thought, I like water better than this. So I took that gallon of chocolate milk and I dumped it out.
Impressive.
And I've never looked back. So
Yeah.
I had 2 1 hour periods that day. And so that means out of like the last 70 days or 80 days, I've had 2 hours of where I ate what I want.
Yes. And no pain in your body.
Zero, not one ache, not one knee pain. And I've upped my walking every day. I'm trying to run sprints at least 4 or 5 times a week. So
Yeah,
just
good.
like 4 or 5 at between 10.6 miles per hour and 12.
Yeah,
But I hang on. I
yeah,
hang on.
good. Awesome work.
Thank you.
So take a look at that benchmarks one, and then we'll chat again in a week. So read through.